What up, folks? Graphics okay, back with some more Attila Total War Online Multiplayer Combateru. Yeah, it's been a while, hasn't it? We are doing a siege battle. I am the Danes, I believe. I even remember it's a two team. My other teammates over there. The rest of the enemies are in the city. Yeah, it's been a while. I have not been keeping up on any online battles for. My interest in it just kind of faded away for a bit there. Like, the big problem was I could never find anybody in the quick battles, and my quick battles are my favorite way to get battles. You know, I love to go in quick, in and out with the quick battle, but I can never find anybody. And the Attila online lobbies are pretty much a ghost town. Nobody's playing Attila. And jeez Louise, and I tried to do that tournament, but that went bust because nobody was interested and I couldn't get enough people to want to play in the tournament. So I'll probably try that again if I get to 1,000 subs. Maybe more people will be interested in it, who knows. But yeah, I'm trying to get myself back into the online multiplayer a little bit, trying to learn a bit more about Attila's online game, because I haven't really kept my head up to speed for the Attila multiplayer aspect. A lot of people say it's not that great. A lot of people say it's like they're all rush. Like you can only do it if it's rush builds. Everybody does rush builds or something like that. Maybe that's the way it is. I mean, for Attila, there's really only 3 factions. The Rome faction / Barbarian faction, they're pretty much the same. The Nomad faction and like the Eastern faction, really. While Rome 2 had a little bit more variety, and I think people liked that a lot more. There wasn't a whole lot of variety in Shogun 2, but I think people like that for different reasons. I'm not sure, I never really got that big into Shogun 2's multiplayer. But I will be trying to get more into some online battles, playing more Shogun 2. I'll try to get more Attila out, try to learn more about Attila. But there's not a lot of people playing. Hey, any subscribers want to do some online battles with me, I can do videos of, just let me know. Hit me up on Steam, that'd be fun. Trying to get more into it, especially when Warhammer comes out. I'll be doing a lot of I will be putting my brain to Warhammer online, because I'm really interested in all that magic and the dragons, and I'll see how I can implement that in an online setting. Anyway, I got like 3 big siege towers. I'm sending them up to this wall, sending the ladder over here. I got my 2 siege contraptions, just trying to blast holes in the wall. I don't even care about the door. Door means nothing to me. My ally over here is just starting to smash big time. Boom, boom. But the enemy sent out some enemy forces to meet the enemy watchtower and the enemy siege ram to stop that whole situation from happening. Oh man, that Nordic brigade is not having a good time, but they did a good job in kind of slowing them down though. And my allies sending up some archers to try to relieve this situation. They got 1 tower to the walls, but yeah, they're quickly getting fucked with. The thing that surprised me when I got into this and I got to the walls, there's practically nobody here. No, there is nobody here. That changed a little bit later on, but right now there's nobody here, and I was like, what the fruck? What the fuzzuck? What is going on here? The enemy decided to all just turtle up on this half of the big ass map, just mostly in this part, and some on the little walls over here and the little situations over here. I knew this was an ironclad wall right here. I knew this was not going to be a situation that I could just attack and win and go through, so I set up my own little iron wall situation, a couple of units to just hold the fort. Then I send the rest of my army.
Enemy units have been rallied.
The paint's not here. I don't know where the paint is. Anyway, I send the rest of them, just pretend there's paint. Now I'm gonna send them up here to try to take this circle. The enemy is setting up some more troops over here, the Franks. Over here is, yeah. I'm basically fighting the Franks. The Franks are the ones sending their forces at me, while my allies facing a lot of Franks and Saxons. But there's a lot of Saxons inside the city walls. That's where he's banking all his bucks, all his barbarian fun bucks. He's got pikes ready to stop shit right there. Stop it dead in its tracks. Everything's all lit up, the nice city skyline. Ah, it's a nice night in the city of Babalui, whatever it's called. I went over here to try to capture some of these towers. I want to capture all the towers as quick as I can. I'm kind of paying attention to these certain units and not thinking about these. Micro's never been all that great. But I'll soon be starting to move all these forces inside the city. I sent my dogs, yes, I sent my dogs to attack this area to see if I could maybe open up a little hole, but it seems these royal Anstrutiones are very sick indeed, and they are killing my dogs. No, my dogs are not having a good time. So I guess warhounds are only really good against lightly armored units and skirmishers. They don't seem to be very good at anything else. Over here, my ally's starting to beat through my enemy pretty hard. I think the enemy should have probably put more units over here. I think he was banking a little bit too much on this area, which I guess was a good idea, because over here we see the enemy. Yeah, they started to throw their forces into here. But then, once they saw I was throwing all my forces right back at them, they start to retreat. They think, oh no, this is a bad idea, because they want to try to take this and defend it. They were like, oh, I guess we better defend it, but all the million troops are coming, we gotta get out of here. We gotta get out of here! Run, Jimmy!
Fallen. Good news!
I mean, got the tower destroyed, yeah. I started to send some of my missile units over here to see if I could just take advantage of these guys not doing anything and just pepper them with missiles, but unfortunately we're in a bad position here, and I try to send my missiles at them, but most of them are gonna miss and just hit this bridge, and it's a bad situation. I wasted a few projectiles there. Not good, but what are you gonna do? My enemy is getting a little, got a little stuck up by my ally attacking in this area. I saw that. I thought it would be a good idea to send a big blob of my forces to attack them right in the butt. Just stick them right in the butt with a big old stick. And I sent one of my other units to try to take these towers. I want to take them all. In this game, you can't take the towers for yourself. You can only destroy them. I'm not sure if I like that or not. I like being able to take towers and just destroy, and just use the enemy's towers for my own villainous deeds, but I guess it's alright. They tried to send a unit, one Francisca Erban, an Axeman unit, to try to stop my big blob from coming in and beasting them. And once my blob gets into the back of this little situation, oh, that's all she wrote, baby. It's over. And these guys are gonna get whacked. Oh, situation not going good for the enemy. My ally's doing a good job bursting in. The enemy has a little gate barricade here, trying to stop things from happening, but it's not gonna be. That's not gonna be all good for them. They're just gonna.
This bodes well.
Oh, the situation for the enemy over here, not good, not good. Not good, because we are going to bust through this Axemen eventually, because Axemen are not good in the long haul. You see, their armor is 25, melee defense 27. You crazy Axemen? You think you're gonna last the long haul? We're gonna take that Axeman out. We're gonna come in, slam jam right into this blob's booty. Over here, I decided to try to move my skirmishers a little closer because I knew I kept missing. See if I could point blank them, but this position is too good, and the AI, not the AI, but the movement, I forget what the word is, but the movement of the troops where I send them, I tell them to get on here and to shoot, but no, they want to keep moving and slam right into them after I told them just to sling, use your slings. Idiots. Now they're getting killed, so I tell them to back off. And eventually I just decide, fuck this. I'm gonna move all these skirmishers just back around, swing them around, swang-a-lang them around over here. I feel like that'd be a much better use over here in this situation once we finally break through here and break these guys up. Once this whole situation is broke up, it's gonna be murder she wrote for these fools. But over here we decided, oh, I need to make up another plan. So I decided to bring in the big dogs, my general, my axemen, my swords. We are going to make a go of it and try to burst through this bubble. The enemy over here does not seem to be paying attention to what's going on in this situation. Now, this player did eventually drop out, but he's still here at this point. And once we start attacking here, yeah, we're gonna do a big charge, sick nasty charge with these axemen right into those heavily armored Anstrudians, or whatever the fuck they're called. Some crazy word I can't pronounce. Anstrutionis. They're going to slam into the Anstrutionis, and we are going to make mincemeat out of them, because that's what axemen do. And now he's backing it up a little, and we're going to start sending more of our troops in, and we have more of our troops over here than they have, so we're just banking. And they don't have any skirmishes over here to like pepper into the blob, so we're just banking on that to be successful and just plow right through. And over here, we slammed through. We defeated the enemy over here. We slammed to the back of the enemy over here. They're trying to escape. They're not gonna escape. They're not gonna escape. More royal Anstrutiones. I fear they shall not escape. But over here, we still got this barricade. They're throwing javelins at me. That's not good. You know, that's not a good, healthy situation for my guys. So I'm just gonna back my guys up over here a little bit out of range. Maybe just line them up. And the enemy has not noticed that these guys came back from routing, so we finished them off. Boom shakalaka. That's what you do. Over here, our axemen, they're not good for the long haul. They're good for quick ins and outs, quick charges, get a lot of kills. And we hurt their royal Anstrutiones very good. And they pretty much did what they were supposed to do. We're going to be sending in more of these units. We're finally starting to move the skirmishers over here because they're no good over here. The enemy general is dead. Now, which enemy general is that? The Frankish enemy general. They are not having a fun time. They are having the opposite of fun, the Franks are, because we seem to be beasting them on every corner, on every turn, on every turner. Over here, we send to ourselves an elite Nordic unit, elite Nordic warrior. We sent them through this road, and we're gonna see if we can slam jam into the sides of these guys, get a big sick charge, maybe kill a whole bunch of them, maybe slam into the backs of these guys, finish these guys off. Hopefully, that's the plan. We're gonna see how that goes out. I sent one of these units out to try to bring down that barricade, because the barricade is not good for my situation. You know, I need room to maneuver. I need room to breathe, and these guys are just, they're harshing the buzz. I'm just gonna have to take this out of the apartment. I'm not feeling the barricade, so we're gonna have to remove that, and then once that's done, we will start to move our troops into even further closer to the big fort in the middle. It seems the enemy sending out some more troops to maybe fix this situation, but they know shit's fucked. The enemy players know shit's fucked, and they're eventually gonna have to retreat fully into this fort. That's what this one should have done. And he's not even backing these guys up with these two units. And he's not even sending these units out here to destroy these guys, maybe help this unit out. No. The Frankish player did not pay attention to all the places he should have been. I wasn't paying attention to all the places I should have been, but I paid attention a little bit better, I think. And I am proud of myself for that. We slam and jam these axe warriors. They're gone. They're done for. They tried to stop us from attacking these guys. That's why that situation happened. They tried to stop us, but they couldn't. They failed. And now we're going to pull these guys back and continue on our journey to hit the sides of these guys, but they're already almost routed. We sent in the dog warriors. You lost your hounds, but you're going to get your revenge. You're going to go in yourselves and fight. They're like, what? No, we just like the dogs. We can't do that. We can't fight.
You'll do it! You'll get vengeance for the doggies!
They're like, oh god. I don't know about this. But we sent them in. They're doing fine. They're fine. Don't worry about it. They're running. All these people running by. Oh god, the death and destruction. They're like, oh fuck, I don't want to be involved in that. They're just about thinking about leaving themselves.
The enemy have rallied their units.
The enemy rallied their units.
Ah, they got rallied. Okay, we'll come back. Whatever. And these guys, yeah, we're sending in the siege units just to back up this area, just to throw more men into the pile. And they're still not doing anything, so we're going to be slam jamming into these guys. They're already starting to throw some javelins at them.
This is a shameful display.
Oh, men are broken. What a shame. What a shameful display. We decided to go in and slam jam back into the backs of these guys. They're done. God, look at this big corpse pile. That is a corpse this is a corpse party right here. Corpse party! Corpse party! Yeah, yeah! Alright, these guys came back. They're brave. They know what's going on.
Broken and are fleeing.
So it's at this point I figure somewhere around this point the Frankish player drops out. I think it's somewhere around this point. And right here I decide this is a good chance for my missile units to shine. We're gonna chase these guys, destroy them, take them out. We're gonna just, since they're just sitting there, we're just gonna let them sit there and we're gonna throw our slingers right into their faces. Because it's not a good idea to attack this pikeman unit, because pikes equals bad for troops. Most of those slingers are just bouncing off their shields. They got a lot of big shields here, but we're killing some of them. And now they're sending in skirmish reinforcements of their own to try to battle mine. And over here, we're not attacking this unit. I set them here just to keep enemy forces from coming out, while I send these units to the side here to destroy this one. That's exactly what I did. I never intended to fight this guy. You might have thought I was trying to do that, but no. They were just here to stop. Unfortunately, he pelted me big time with jabs and whatnot, and I got messed up. We're taking out this Royal Instructiones. Instructiones. Learning new words is fun. The Instructiones fall before my mighty Viking raiders. Franziska Erban. Even though that's a German thing, so I should have. Und Franziska Erban. Yeah, I need to get the right accents right. Oh, look at that. Yeah, my troops have taken it upon themselves to burn the city to the ground. As we see them throwing torches at the city. I love that the troops just do that. You don't have to order them to do that or anything. They just do it by their own accord.
The enemy is going for our general. Protect him.
Oh, the enemy goes for our general, but we have this whole situation right here almost wrapped up. These guys are going to get killed. We're going to be capturing this tower soon, this capture point. And once that's all set up, all they have left is on the walls, covering the entrances to this little fort, the general of the Saxons, the Saxon king. He stands ready. He stands ready for death. Destruction. And he's got his other guardsmen with him, his other chosen warriors. These Nordic Javelin, they're trying to move around, trying to see if they can get into a position to kill more of us. I'm pretty sure the Frankish player is gone by this point. I don't think he's here anymore. I think he dropped out a while ago. Na.
Enemy units have rallied and returned to the battle.
Enemy units have rallied and returned to the battle. So yeah, we're just charging into these Nordic warriors. Oh, they're just... And finally the allies sent in some cavalry to try to help this situation. My allies got all his missile units, and they're just paired up with mine, and they were all just beasting on these guys. And we finally just said F it and charged in, even though there was some pikes, but I think they were positioned a little weird, so I think I thought it was a good chance to attack.
Losing their advantage.
I think that's what I was thinking when I attacked, but they're routing in any case. And we will be pushing through. They have one last good sword unit right here. They have skirmish unit, but they won't last long. We're taking control of this whole area. We're burning everything to the ground. As we see, the city, this eastern city, owned and fought for by barbarians. A bunch of barbarians have this city way in the east. Vikings, no less. Vikings and German factions fighting over this city in the desert. Very nice, very nice. The tower. Anyway, we're about to bust through these guys. They're running. I have more cowards running. We don't have any more forces over here. We remembered to take all the forces. And now we're just going to keep moving our forces up through this area. I was sending my general unit up here because my plan was to just swing these guys all the way around here and slam into the back of this situation, because this sword unit seemed to be holding on a really long time, so that was my idea. The enemy probably thought I was going for the win point, but I wasn't really going for that. But these guys get defeated before they even arrive, so I end up just sending this Nordic raid leader and my general unit just around here and to slap right into the backs of these units to just finish them off once and for good. This whole situation is dealt with. All these my men, my glorious Danes, I think they are, inside the city, men. Burn it all to the ground. To the general, to the Saxon king, bring me his head. And that's where all my men go. Straight to the Saxon king. I was determined to be the first one in the city before my ally, and I was determined to be the first one to take the Saxon king's head. And I'm pretty sure I do both. Maybe. I know I was the first one in the city before my Jute ally? Is that Utes? I think they're Utes. I think I'm Danes and I think my allies are Utes. And when now my ally's sending the cavalry around, he decided to swing all the way this way too. Oh, they're done. The general unit's done. It's all done. Everything's burning. The great palace is burning. Burn it all! A Pyrrhic victory. But at what cost? What cost? Oh no. Oh yeah, the cost is fine. Don't man. Our Viking men, our Danes, we care nothing of the dead. We care only about victory. And we were victorious this day against the mighty Balls Deep 69. That is like a parody username. You know what I'm saying? You know how people make fun of dumb usernames on the internet in movies and shows and stuff, and they have stupid names like that? That is a parody of a username right there. Balls Deep 69 with the Z and everything. I love it. And Dirt Shrimp, we took him out. But our ally Dixa, you did well, mighty Dixa. But the MVP of my battle, of my men, has to be the mighty Chosen Warriors, with 246 kills. My Warhounds, God, really? My Warhounds got absolutely no kills. I chose 2 onagers because I was expecting more enemies on the walls. I wasn't expecting half the city to be completely abandoned. So I really shouldn't have spent that money on 2 of them, but I didn't know. I didn't know the enemy wasn't going to defend the walls. The rest of my units got pretty good kills. Oh, God, this axe unit. Really? No kills? No deaths either. Did I do anything with you? I guess this must have been like one of the last reserve units I had in the end. And I just kind of forgot about them, and by the time it was over, I couldn't get them to anybody. But, oh, geez, sorry about that. You won't have any glorious mead tonight. No, you shall not. 230 for that one. Any big kills? Any 300s? Anybody got in the 300 range? Oh, the Franks really didn't bring much. My Frankish enemy, he seemed to rely on heavily expensive units. I think that's what he was relying on. Not numbers, but just expensive units, expecting them to be the OGs of the battle and pull it out. While the Saxons were a little bit more mindful of where they spent the money. 220s, 230. Nah, doesn't look like any 300 kills today. 300 murderers. It's always fun to see those crazy big numbers, 300s, 400s, 500s. You see those numbers a lot in single player, not as much in multiplayer. Anyway, that was a very fine battle against some fine opponents, and I had a fine ally this time. I will try to be bringing you guys more online battles in the future. I'm doing some more Shogun 2. Try to get back into Rome 2 a little bit more. I know how to play Rome 2 multiplayer better than any of the other ones. And I especially am looking forward to playing Warhammer online to see how that whole magical situation is going to turn out. When that game comes out, I will be bringing more online battles with Warhammer. I'll be playing a lot of those vampire counts. Definitely with the Skeleton Warriors. Skeleton Warriors in multiplayer probably won't be very good, actually. I doubt those are going to be very good units. They got no skin. What are you going to do with no skin? Anyway, that'll be then. But for now, I am a graphics rogue. Later, folks. Peace.